Hello Aries, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aries for the week of November 22nd. Now Aries, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Aries, I am not desperate for business, so you will not receive a message from me. If you do get a message from someone, they're impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. If this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. Let's see what we have here for you, Aries. All right, we'll make sure everything's in view and then we'll get right into it. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a very nice card. For me, this is one of my favorite cards of abundance because the core message here is all about financial independence. This person has grown seeds and that have now blossomed into bushes that provide them with food, with pentacles, with sustainability, right? And so it's this idea that you can sustain yourself with the work that you have, the job that you have, the resources that you have, and so forth and so on. In fact, it says that you have everything you need, your animals, your friends, your food, everything you need, right? And so it's a very good card to get. Now, the Nine of Pentacles can also indicate in love that potentially you are single right now. And some of you, I feel like, are going to decide to be single here in the future. If you are here for love, if you've never been to my readings before, I like to try to bring in both career and finance messages as well as love and romance messages, but it really depends on what comes in. You do have a challenge here in the future, and I think it's relationship related. And I think at the end of the day, you're going to be happy with the choice that you make. But I am kind of seeing that potentially some of you are, I feel like some of you are trapped in a relationship. There's entrapment going on here. And I do feel like you're going to release yourself from that situation. I'll go into why I believe that may be the case in the future here. But right away in the middle, you have the Empress card. So this is an incredibly good way to start off this reading with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress card. Those are two major cards of abundance. In fact, the Empress card is the most abundant card in the tarot because it's the idea of fertility and prosperity, right? Whatever you are working on in your financial life right now is growing, and you are approaching it with a level of nurturing, like the way a mother would nurture her children is the way that you're approaching some element here of your financial or your career situation. It's also Venus energy. You can see the Venus symbol there that they're holding. If you're unaware, Venus is beauty and love, but it's also luxury and wealth and money. So, it's a really big sign of abundance. I do feel like some of you have a nice paying job, or you have a nice paying situation here. Maybe you're a business owner, or there's something here going on where you have your needs met at this time, your financial needs. Now, in the past, you have the Justice card, the King of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this Justice card is a card of karma. This is the karmic scales here balancing out and tipping in one direction. By default, it tips in your favor. It says that it tips in your favor, indicating that you are having good situations happen. However, it can tip in the other direction. Really what the Justice card says is that ultimately, at the end of the day, you will get the outcome you deserve, and you'll get the thing that you were looking for here. And so, because it's based on the choices that you've made, i.e. karma, it's based on the choices that you've made up to this point, and you are now getting the outcome you deserve here. And so, some of you may be thinking about that. Some of you have chosen to maybe get into a relationship with someone here with this King of Cups. This is very specific, but I do feel like I need to say this. I do feel like potentially this person you've gotten into a relationship with, does not matter what gender they are, this is just masculine energy. maybe was nice at first. They might be a nice person. Like they might be nice at first, but um, at the end of the day, they may be now dipping into elements of emotional control or emotional manipulation, which is what can happen when the King of Cups is negatively aspected here. And you have that in the future. So some of you may be dealing with a manipulator in some way. Others of you may need to simply weather some sort of emotional storm that may be happening for you. As you see, this person here is sitting in water. But below that, you also have this Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny. That's the wheel of your destiny spinning in your favor. It's good fortune, good luck, good situations. Very nice card to get. Talking about, a change in luck. And it also talks about like the winds of change, right? There's something changing. And you do need to take advantage of the time when you do get the Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel keeps spinning. And so it says to really strike while the iron is hot as well. And so you may have like gotten into a karmic relationship with someone. It may have felt right at the time. Others of you have really done well in business here, and you've, in your career situation, and you've really taken advantage of something here in your favor. And I feel like it's really worked out for you. So you have the Eight of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. Reason why I feel like something's working out here for you in your business is this quadrant here. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, Empress. We can throw the King of Cups in there as well. This is really nice energy. The Nine of Cups is the fulfillment of a wish, okay? This is one of the most positive cards in the tarot, and you have it next to the Wheel of Fortune, which is the most lucky card in the tarot, with the most abundant card in the tarot above it, the Empress. So for some of you, there's been some sort of dream fulfilled or dream life that may have manifested for you. For many, I think it's in your career or your business related situations. For some reason, you also have this Nine of Pentacles as well. For a reason I'll get into here when we get to this column, I don't feel like your relationship situation is this dream that I'm picking up on. Now, if you're here and you have a really nice relationship going on, then that's just not your message, okay? And so like, don't let this become a self-fulfilling prophecy for you. It's just not the message that I'm picking up for you. For you, it might be this idea that you're building some sort of dream. And really what needed to happen for you to get to where you are right now with this dream situation is that you've really needed to get out of your own way. This person is trapped in a sword imprisonment. They're trapped in the imprisonment of their mind or their thoughts here. They have a hard time seeing forward, as you see the blindfold, because they keep going over things and ruminating things in their minds. And so I feel like you've kind of broken out of this prison, or you are about to. And let me tell you why here. In the future, you have the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the Three of Swords. So this Three of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing. It's also a breakup, okay? All right, sorry, it's more about a breakup with this Three of Swords. It's less about cheating, but with the Devil, it certainly can be lying, cheating, stealing. That's where I was picking up on that. So this Three of Swords is potentially a heartbreak of any type. It could be relationship, it could be work, it could be anything family related. But in this case, I feel like it's relating to relationships here. Especially as you have the Devil, I feel like this is entrapment. I feel like you feel like you are trapped or cornered into a relationship with somebody, and it was probably this person who was a nice person at first, and now they're not. And if you know anything about nice people, and when I say there's like a difference between being nice and being kind, but oftentimes, not always the case, but oftentimes nice people are actually looking to manipulate. And so, yeah, there are a lot of different meanings around that, but that's what I feel like you're dealing with. You're dealing with a nice person who is now showing their true colors here. And I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, as well as the Nine of Cups, like some of you are going to just leave. Like I feel like some of you are going to break up with this situation because you feel trapped. You feel suffocated with this Five of Swords. That does say that you will win a battle. If there is a battle coming, but you will win it. And so, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. This is a bit of a specific message, but that's kind of what I'm picking up on. So let's go ahead and start to clarify. If you're enjoying this, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, helps get the word out, spread the message to others. Also, really appreciate you being here. Hope things are going well for you. And check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. It'll be the first thing you see on the website. So let's see what we have here. Okay, very nice. So we have Lady Venus downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. And we also here have Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So yeah, I feel like these are powerful energies, and especially with that Kalima, I feel like you're getting out of this prison that you feel like you're in here. Like you're getting out of this situation where you feel entrapped, where you feel suffocated with the devil and the Eight of Swords. And you also have hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Don't follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So yeah, I feel like this is very important for you to do for yourself to work through the situation. You also had this card that just fell out onto the ground here, which is improving health. So yeah, I feel like there's the health of a situation that you're looking at potentially changing. Be assertive. You're going to have to really stand your ground here. You're ready to do this and helpful people. You may even contact a therapist or contact somebody who is in a position to really help you see that whatever situation you're in might not be the best for you. Although at the end of the day, it's you are the one who must come to that conclusion, and only you know what is right or what is wrong for you truly. And so just take that for what it is. But I do feel like there's this level of you being assertive, getting out of the situation, working through a challenge here. So let's see what else we have. Let's pull some additional cards here. All right, we're going to pull some more tarot cards here to see what else wants to come forward. Okay, so you have the Three of Wands, King of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So this Hanged Man is all about somebody who is suspended in air, okay? They are not growing where they are. They are hanging out where they are, okay? They are sort of complacent. And so the challenge for the Hanged Man is to cut this cable that they are being suspended by and see what happens if they free fall. Truly, the Hanged Man is all about letting go. So for you, with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, if there's something coming in that feels right for you, you may just want to allow it to happen and take advantage, because the Hanged Man might miss that opportunity. The wheel might keep spinning as the Hanged Man stays where they are. And so that's what I feel like saying to you. You have this King of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they really showed their true sort of identity. I feel like this person, if this reading is relationship related to you, I feel like they started off as somebody who's very emotional, and now maybe they are showing a different side of themselves. The reason I say that is the King of Wands is sort of like the player of the tarot. Not always, you can definitely find a King of Wands in a relationship, but they like to sort of hop between people, if you will. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's also a card of entrepreneurship, and so some of you, if this isn't relationship related, you're looking to grow a business here with the Three of Wands. You're looking to take something to the next level. And yeah, I do feel like some of you are probably successful in doing that, as we've gotten this Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Empress type of energy here, Wheel of Fortune. So you have the Ten of Wands. Wow, you have the Empress once again, and the the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to say a thing, and this is what I'm going to say. The universe will keep giving you people until you work through the problem. The universe will keep giving you the same people to date until you figure out why you're in some sort of cycle. And with the Empress coming in on top of clarifying itself, there may be something that you have relating to motherhood, or there may have been a situation that you saw your mother do, or this is a little bit deep, and not trying to trigger anybody, but I feel like some of you are dealing with generational trauma here as it relates to a relationship. And yeah, I just feel like some of you are maybe dealing with that. On another level though, for many of you, there's a major level of abundance that's coming in with the Empress twice clarifying itself. So some of you are dealing with something around trauma and relationships, and others of you, or you could be doing both of these things. Others of you are having a harvest that comes in here with this Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, where it's the money's being made available, there's financial support, there's something going on here with this Knight of Pentacles, it's arrivals. It's something that you've been working towards finally coming in the material. It looks very good for that. But some of you are dealing with a challenge here. You have the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Emperor. If it wasn't your mother it was like it was a parental pattern here with the Emperor and the Empress twice. As it relates to relationships that you've carried into adulthood, which is more common than you would think. Like many people have to deal with that in this lifetime, deal with working through that. And yeah, so we have this mother archetype twice, we have the father archetype now coming in, but it's coming here with this Three of Swords as well. And so I feel like, yeah, some of you are just dealing with that. I'm not going to try to draw it out any further. If you know, you know. If this message resonates, it'll resonate for you. Like I said, you will be successful. There is a potentially battle coming between you and this other person, but the Five of Swords says that you can be successful in this situation. And really, it's going to require you to stop being restricted in speech. Be assertive, you're ready, okay? And remove this blindfold here. That's what I feel like saying. So yeah, let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some additional cards. We'll pull some Giver cards here. Okay, so you have Pathway, Marriage, Thief, yep. Wealthy Man, Imprisonment, and Message of Concern. Look, we've had these messages of you being entrapped here with the Devil, the Eight of Swords up here, now Imprisonment. It's not literal jail, it's being trapped in a scenario, okay? You're trapped in a relationship. Some of you, this just didn't work out with Thief and Message of Concern. One of the two of you are delivering the breakup. I feel like it's you probably doing this. Since we don't have a Tower moment here, which would be unexpected, like somebody else doing that to you, I feel like you are. Like you have the key to get yourself out of whatever it is that's going on here. And it's easier said than done, but that's kind of what I'm feeling for some of you. You have Wealthy Man as well with Pathway. For those of you who are not here for love, there's some sort of investment paying off. There's some sort of like business pathway opening. It might be a project, it may be a side hustle or a business that you've started here that's really growing and fostering into something big for yourself. And yeah, this could be something that really leads to like a sense of fulfillment, but also financial independence for you with this Nine of Pentacles, if it's not already happening, which it could be. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if not already. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. And I will see you in the next one.